Hello.
Welcome to Knitistry Knerds podcast. We are calling this episode 38 and a half for a very good reason. Because we forgot something in our last episode. Absolutely. Let's start with, I'm Katie.
I'm Michelle.
And we are science teachers in the upstate of South Carolina. And we squirreled so much last time, we forgot that Thursday, March 14th. Pi Day starts our experimental make-along, and we said nothing about it in our last episode.
We didn't. Totally.
Thank you.
Boop.
It's Binary Star.
Binary Star.
Thank you, Binary Star.
Thank you, because we both went,
oh no!
We read your comment.
Yeah. So we decided we'll do a little short episode this week. We'll introduce it. We will talk about what we're doing.
Yep.
And then next week we'll do the full episode 39 and kind of catch ourselves back up.
Yeah, we'll get all caught
So
up.
we have a few things to talk about with our experimental make-along. We are super excited.
Yes.
I've got the website up and going. We're going to
Yes,
use
it's
that
on
for
our
our
website.
giveaways.
Y'all, it's all on our website.
We are so excited. So let's start with what is the experimental make-along. It's going to run from March 14th until Memorial Day, which is the last Monday in May. It is on the website, actually. I put it on there.
Yeah, and
I wrote it out.
Can we remember it?
No.
It's Monday the 27th.
The 27th, so May 27th. So
May 27th.
essentially 2.5 months, right? The end of March
Yeah.
and April.
All
and
of
May.
April and all of May. Well, almost.
Yeah, it's a few weeks.
It works out.
It does. We think it's a perfect amount of time to do this because October to the end of the year was a good time frame. This is about the same amount.
Yeah.
So
For those of you who've been with us for a while, what we're doing is we're taking what happened to us last year with two knit-alongs at the same time. We're splitting them out. So we're going to experiment in the spring, and we're going to whip down in the fall, in the winter time,
right before holidays.
Yeah, from Mold Day through the end of the year. We'll whip down again then,
Yes.
like we did our elemental whip down. But now we're doing our experimental knit-along.
At the beginning of the new year.
Right.
Well,
Springtime.
Yeah.
It feels like a new year.
a new year. Yes.
Yeah, we just
So,
changed time on Sunday.
Yeah. I'm done with that. Should we just cancel it?
Okay, I saw a TikTok this guy did. He said that whoever came up with the idea that we should spring forward, and he was filming this at 1:59 a.m., switching
Watching
to
the clock
3
to 3
a.m.
a.m.
And he says whoever came up with the idea to do this in the middle of the weekend instead of on a Monday at 4 p.m.
Duh.
should be shot and drawn and quartered in the town square.
Yes.
Gotta say, I'm kind of fond of that myself.
My thought was, though, if you do it on a Monday at 4 p.m. for spring ahead, you'd probably also have to do
for
it
fall back, and then you'd have the extra day. Yeah.
But
Plus, you'd have to. Then it would be different times of the day for different time zones.
yeah, it wouldn't be good.
It would get complicated very quickly.
Yeah, but I saw one where it was like, if the characters in the book don't have to do it, why do I? Because it's true. I don't think I've ever read a book that has daylight savings in it. Now I want to write a book and put it in there.
I know.
That's my first thought. It's like, I want to make a book, and one of the points is there is daylight
Savings.
savings in this book.
And
Anyway,
everybody complains.
we digress.
Sorry.
Sorry.
By the way, it's still school hours here.
So today is job shadowing day at school, and
We both teach juniors.
95% of the kids. I think we have 60 kids today.
Maybe that many.
Yeah.
I've had 4.
Too. So, and I think other people in our hallway have had maybe 10 max.
Yeah,
So we're
total.
really empty today. But this is the first block where we both had no kids.
Yeah.
So she had kids first, second, and I had
fourth.
and fourth, and I had them. Well, I had them only fourth.
Yeah,
And then,
you just don't have anybody during your 5th grade class, and I have planning. So
it works out.
it worked out. We all caught up on grades and all the good fun
Yes.
stuff. So we thought, let's just do it and get it over with. Because it's only a half episode, right?
Right.
So 39 and
As long as
no,
we're-
38 and a half.
As long as we're done in the next 30 minutes, it's fine. Because the
good.
announcements come on about that time.
Yeah, y'all don't want that. They're the loudest things. They're so loud.
best.
Anyway, here we are.
Here we go. So,
Our experimental
knit-along. Let's go back to
That's what we're
March
supposed to do.
14th,
March
Pi
14th,
Day,
Pi Day, 3.14.
to Memorial Day, May 27th. We are doing the experimental make-along. What it is it can be a new designer, it could be a new yarn base, it could be a new dyer, it could be anything that is an experiment for you is a viable option.
Right.
One of the other things is you could also experiment with maybe you're making your own pattern, or you are, I don't know, we're just spinning your own yarn to knit or crochet with, or
You're trying something new.
So-
Something, be it a new designer, a new technique, Like Binary starts talking about she wants to do a brioche,
Brioche, yes.
a brioche pattern.
Yes.
Which is great. If you've never knit a sock, maybe this is time to try some sock knitting. All kinds of things. If you haven't tried intarsia or you haven't tried two-color knitting.
Never knit anything from Joji Locatelli or...
Yeah, or
or
Stephen West.
Yeah. Or it can be science themed. And there are a ton of science themed knits and crochets out there. Several that I can remember us doing. The socks, we got chemistry
From
socks.
last year's, we've got chemistry.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. Pearl and Postulates, Jessica has, what was it called? So the Erlenmeyer Flash, you did the test knit.
Oh, I did the test knit. Oh.
I own the pattern. Chemical Attraction.
That's it.
Tea.
Thank you. Chemical Attraction tea, which is so much fun
has
to knit.
stranded color work.
It has stranded color work and tarsia in the round color work. It's got the jacquard ladder back technique where you're trapping the yarn. Oh,
Uses mohair where you hold two together, and then you use a different weight. Like it is a lot of experiment all in one thing.
It is. It's a wonderful sweater pattern, guys, and it's so well written. Jessica did a great job of
It's on my list. Writing
that pattern. It's really good. I mean, it was great before I started testing it on it. It was really, really good.
Love when that works out.
And
Another option.
We talked about this last episode, and we got all tickled about what you can do with your one brain cell.
She made one.
I made one. Look at this little, and my one brain cell is sparkly.
Sparkles.
It's sparkly.
This is her last brain cell.
My
everyone.
last brain cell, so of course it has to sparkle. See, and it's got 6 dendrites, and it's axion. It is linked in our last episode, in episode 38.
And you said it was all one piece, right? There's
It's
no
all one
adding
piece.
on.
It is not. No, you start in the center or the front with a magic circle or magic, whatever they call it, ring. MC or MR. I say it all the time in crochet patterns. But you start here and you work your way around and you do all these little dendrites, and there's lots of options, all kinds of different. Notice that all 6 of them are different because, that's the way I roll. My one brain cell would have to be different. And it's
to
not.
Survive, yes.
It is, and it's, I think, supposed to all be even, but it's not. It's off center because that's the way I roll. Including the axion, you do this, and it's just fun. And then you do the back, and you end up finishing here. So you start here, and you come around to here, and put the eyes in and stuff it, then finish it, close it up. I put the ring on it because I carry it on my school keys, so that everybody knows I've got my brain cell with me.
If she doesn't have a brain cell, she doesn't have her keys,
If I remember
which means her brain is lost.
everything's wrong if I don't have my keys. But I have my little sparkly brain cell.
So there's an option as well.
That could be your science thing.
We
could do a whole set of them. All kinds. I forgot about them.
We didn't introduce them, but we also there's some knitting patterns out there where you have the Erlenmeyer flask and the round bottom. This is Earl and Rhonda.
Sorry.
But again, stuffies for science themed.
I got the patterns to do those from Etsy.
Something one. Butterfly Love 1.
Butterfly Love 1. Yeah.
I just looked at it. That's the only reason I know, guys. My brain is not that good. My brain cells are not here.
I was going to say, it's been 2 years ago.
I was looking up ideas and I saw that one. It is on Ravelry as well now. I don't know.
It?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But Butterfly Love 1 was on there. I was
You could just do knitted, look under knitting for
science, chemistry.
Stuffies or amigurumi or
there's a ton of solar system things
chemistry.
out there.
Oh yeah, there's lots of planets and stuff. Which I would love to do a mobile of the planets.
Oh, yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Of course, I'm not going to teach astronomy again.
The guy he's got a crochet set. It's actually a nice one too. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It could also be, we've never actually talked about this, but if you want to make it sci-fi, go for it. Like, why would we not? Why have we not done that before? Yeah.
Like Farpoint shawl.
Yes.
Star Trek.
There's a ton of Doctor Who stuff out there.
Oh yeah. All the scarves.
Yep. Yeah, there's so many options, guys. So whatever, essentially,
Dune.
It can be anything.
I've noticed a lot of Dune flavored
coming
things coming out because the movie just came out.
Yeah.
Week and a half ago.
We're not going to sit there and analyze your experiment, okay?
No.
Like we're
If it feels experimental or scientific to you, we're good.
we love it. Great idea.
Thank you.
We approve. So
Yeah, not a big effort.
let's talk about what you want to talk about the process or what we picked first.
I don't know. What do you want?
We'll talk about what we picked, and then I'll show you guys how we're going to do the whole make along together. We call this a make along. Most of the time, we call it a knit along because that's generally what we do. But it is a make along, and again, anything that is yarn based or fiber based, I think is what we said.
Anything fiber based, because crochet.
If you want to sew,
knitting,
you can sew.
Yes, sewing, absolutely.
Seriously.
Oh, Michael. Okay.
Her son.
Sewing story. My son, Michael, who is in dance education major at Winthrop University up the road, well, 2 hours away, but you know how, is taking a costuming class this semester.
Isn't that great?
And has fallen in love with it. He never wanted to learn learn to sew on the machine. He'd learned to hand sew just to, hems things up or to do stuff. But he hadn't sew on buttons. But he had not ever showed any interest in the machine. Well, he did in his class and got all excited about it. And he brought home his first project. It's a little pillow about yay big that he did 3 sides on the machine and stuffed it and then hand sewed the 4th side.
Yeah.
You cannot tell where he hand sewed it.
Gosh,
and it's plaid fabric, and he matched.
Oh my gosh, you matched it up.
The plaids. And the corners are sharp. It's
love
so
when that happens.
cute. So, experimentally sewing something. It works. It's fiber related. Mm-hmm. It's fiber related.
So again.
So it goes.
Anything.
Absolutely.
If you're worried about it, you can ask. We're probably going to be like, yes,
we're going to say yes.
We're going to say yes. So the things that we're going to do. I can go first or you can go first.
I don't care.
All right. I am, as many of you know, I'm working on a test knit, and that test knit goes almost, I think, to about the end of April.
Yeah, last week, April.
Something like that. So most of the time, my focus is going to be this test knit. I have a sleeve and a half of a whole sweater. I don't think it's going to take long to do the body. But just in case, I wanted to pick something a little less involved. And so I went with, this is Knot Monsters on Ravelry. And his name is Michael Hahn. And Michael Hahn has designed.
It's coming. We're in a slow.
Dead zone. All right, there it is.
There we are.
A whole chemistry set of crochet, what he calls Knot Monsters.
Knot Monsters.
I think that's his name.
His name.
There, that's a little bit better. So look at all the different ones that are in there. Mortar and pestles, round bottom flask. There is water molecules, separatory funnels, graduated cylinders.
A Bunsen burner.
There's a Bunsen burner. All kinds of different molecules. Benzene rings, which I absolutely love benzene rings. Don't ask me why. I don't know.
She likes organic chemistry.
I do. Test tubes, pipettes. Like it literally has. If you could have used it in chemistry, it's probably there. I don't see a burette though, so if you're the titration type, it's not in there. Sorry. So I'm going to make a few of these. Like that is my goal. I was talking about
Decorate her classroom.
Decorate the classroom, or hopefully we'll have AP Chem again next year, and I can make them for my kiddos. They can have their little stuffy.
I still think you ought to make them all a brain cell.
I think I should too. I was telling her that I'm going to make them all their own brain cells.
They can bring them to the test and lay them on the desk.
Just look at that brain cell
sorry.
and think back. What did we talk about?
You can tell I'm tired.
I think it'd be cute, to be honest.
I do too. I think that'd be really cute.
And be faster than knitting them all their own moles.
Right. So you're going, moles. No, you're going to crochet.
Yes. So
chemistry things.
Yeah.
So it's sciencey.
He also has a set that is balloon animals that I'm really interested in.
Did we show those?
We did. Yes.
I thought we showed those.
He has a whole bunch of different knitting sets.
I banged when I set that down.
Crochet sets for Anna.
Oh, there's hamburgers.
Yeah, look at those hamburgers.
Okay,
Look how
I'm
cute
hungry.
the hamburgers are. And then next to it is
hungry.
overnight oat breakfast balls. They're just adorable. But where is it?
That's so cute. The things he's done.
Oh yeah, he's got letters, so you can do all
Those
kinds
are Greek
of letters.
letters.
Mm-hmm, letters, numbers.
Like for sorority fraternity.
He does have a keychain set, and one of them is little Erlenmeyer flasks. I'm thinking about doing one of those as well.
Oh,
Sweets and treats.
Now that would be cute for all your kids.
That would be cute.
Yeah.
Little Erlenmeyer flasks. Where is?
Their little keychains or to put on their book bags.
This is the space edition, and he has a whole planet set in there. Come, internet, join me.
There we go. Oh, look
Shooting
at the
stars and rockets. A little alien in there, but it has all
I want
at least 8 planets. I don't know if he does 9. I mean, I would, but that's just me.
Well, I'm old, so Pluto is still a planet in my head. I know it's not. I know. I teach it. I know it's not, but I'd have to include Pluto.
Pluto? I love Pluto. Pluto was a good planet. There's sushi and things. I don't know. He's got a balloon animal set that I want to make some of those balloon animals. Got the dog
So
and then a
cute.
bear and all kinds of things. So check him out, Michael Hahn on Instagram. He's on
Not
Instagram.
monsters.
but not
Knot, not monsters.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So that is my experimental make along.
Okay. My experiment, you all know who've been around for a while. Thank you for coming back. And those of you who are new, welcome. This is a weird one to start with, but hey, we're with you.
It's a good way to start.
Hopefully you're with us. So my experiment, we all know I'm getting ready to retire. I have 5 more 9 weeks, people. 5 more quarters of school. 1 this year and 4 next year, and that's it.
She's ready.
I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm having spring fever bad. All right, so what I want to do is I want to design a pattern that would be publishable. I don't intend to make it for sale, but I will put it on the website so that y'all can download it and have it if you want
A
it.
free pattern is
Assuming that it all works out the way I'm intending it to work out and that I get something finished. So my goal is by the end of May to have a shawlette, a shallow, what's the word I want? You know what I mean? Long, shallow U shape is all I got. Long, shallow U shape. You got some depth in the front and then some long wings to wrap around. So here's what okay, and this, I want to use this wool that Katie got me at the Sierra Nevada Brewing Company that's in both Chico, California, where it started, and there's Mills River,
Which is where-
North Carolina, which is where the yarn came from. It's from local.
It's theirs. They own
the sheep
or the
and then have it processed and spun and dyed and spun.
And they call it warnol or woolnor. What is it?
Narwool.
Narwool. That's it.
Instead
I know
of
it's wool.
narwhal, it's narwool.
Narwool, which they have a
Sierra
beer called
Nevada.
Narwool.
Limited edition narwhal.
So
So I
don't
have,
you can get it anywhere.
it's
guys.
worsted weight. It's a really, I'm gonna hold that one up so you can see the strands. So it's a worsted weight. There's 200 yards per skein, and I have 3 colors. So what I'm picturing is stripes coming into the center portion, then texture stitches in the mid-tone, and then dark light stripes going back out the other end. So that's what I'm picturing. Just because I have the 3 colors of the wool and I want to do it. Eventually, I hope, assuming I get it written and it works out, then I can knit it in solid color and also in other color combos and see and come up with different weights. So, weighing it and figuring all that out is going to be the hard part. But I haven't done this before. I mean, I've knit a shawl like this before. That's not the point, but from somebody else's pattern.
Like making up her own thing the whole way and writing it down. Writing it down is the key.
That's the
here.
key. I've made up a lot of stuff. Not just knitting, but
All the things we say are made up. I mean, come on.
but I've made up patterns before and all that kind of stuff, but I haven't ever really gone to the trouble of writing it so that somebody else could follow it. I wrote down just enough that I could do it again,
But yeah,
but I
aren't
haven't
good
written
notes
it
for
for
other
other
people
no.
now.
Oh God, no.
all the shorthand.
Yeah, no. Nobody else is going to
handwriting.
read that. So that's my goal: is to design and knit and publish a shawlette, scarf, whatever.
3-colored wraparound.
3
in it.
color, neck thing.
Neck
It's a
thing.
neck thing.
Neck thing.
I got a name.
Oh my gosh, please call it the neck thing.
The neck thing.
With an A.
Of course, with an A.
All
Neck thing.
right.
Oh, let me show my shirt.
Oh yeah, show your shirt.
If I can get it all up into the frame. Okay. A day without knitting is like ... Just kidding. I have no idea. Because it's a rare day when I don't knit.
Yeah.
Do I remember where I got this shirt? I do not remember
probably
where I got
Amazon.
this shirt. Probably
If we
Amazon.
find it, we'll link it below.
If I can remember where I really seriously.
We should make a blog post of all the things that we like on Amazon. Like we just need to do that.
And links.
Yep.
There's another idea.
Yep.
We
Something
need to
we
write
need
that down.
which...
Write that down.
All right. So some of you might have gotten an invite from me and our website this week to join us on our sort of app. So don't get too excited. We don't have an app. It was $100 through Wix and $100 then through Apple for us to produce our own app, and that's per year. And Google is $25 for a life. Like, thank you, Google, for understanding, people need money in life. Because Google's very nice. I pay $25. I can put any app on Google that I really want to as a developer. Like, it's great. Oh. But Wix makes you pay for their services of creating it, and then Apple makes you pay $99 a year to offer it. So we have the Wix version of a free app, is the way I can put this.
Okay.
So what you do is you start by downloading Spaces by Wix. I think is what it specifically says. But yeah, I just put Spaces by Wix, and it comes up with this little blue square that says Spaces, and that is the app.
Okay, I'm going on the Play Store.
It is in both Apple and Android, so you can get them in both places.
It's called Spaces.
Mm-hmm. By Wix. W-I-X, everybody.
By W-I-X.
So that is who hosts our website. And when you...
Okay, that's what popped up.
So when you download it, it'll
blue square with the word Spaces in it.
You download
install.
If you have... Yes, it may. If you have created an account on our website, which is kind of key here, you will automatically, once you sign into that account, you will automatically see our virtual app or our virtual website through the app. So this is what pops up for me. I have a few different websites. So if you have your own Wix website, you will see that. But I can open up any of them in this fun little, here's our app. And I went with the dark background. I don't know if it's dark on everybody's. I can't remember.
I don't know. My phone's always in dark.
Mine is too. That's why I'm not sure if Insomnia Cookies is trying to send me cookies, guys. Good cookies, by the way. So this is kind of what you'll see. This is the free version of their app. We have all the stuff that's on the website is on here. If you hit the 3 dots in the top, somewhere in there, it doesn't say it on mine anymore, but down at the bottom here, it will be, add to device home screen is at the bottom there. And when you click that, it's going to give you this little thing right here. So essentially, we have an app, but we're not paying to have this app. So you can have the app downloaded in that way.
And it'll take you to our website.
Take you straight to... It is an app. It doesn't take you to the website. It takes you through the app website.
Okay.
So this is what you can use on your phone to do all of your stuff for the knit along, make along, and anything else that we put on there. When you come in, there is it's really weird. This is where all the different... pages are found. Yeah. The first one's the home screen, which is where the announcements go, but we don't do announcements really, so don't expect much there right now.
Yet.
Then the next one is the blog, and you'll see our blog posts. Whoops. There's Michelle's. There is our whip down post, and then my introductory post that we've done. We have not done much.
We're going to do more, though.
We do. We're going to. The third one is called the Knit Lab Network. I didn't like the name forum.
Okay.
So I went and I tried to figure out something a little bit more creative. So technically, this is the forum for our website, and essentially it is where people can post discussions or you can ask questions. But I figured that it might be a good place for us to actually host our knit along, make along threads.
Yeah.
Kind of. So it's a lot like what you do on Ravelry, which we've already done before, but you'll see. And oddly enough, I don't know why, but it says that my personal account posted these two things, even though I was pretty sure I signed into our account specifically. Like I have an account for each. But the first one is for your whips. The second one is for your FOs. And it tells you this is the welcome to the annual experimental make-along hosted by Knitistry Knerds. So we ask that you only share a whip or an FO one time. So you can share it when you start and you can share it when you finish. I feel like that's a good way to do it. If you want to continue to share your progress, right next to that is the project gallery. And you can actually come in here and share as many photos you want of whatever you've knit before. There's one in here already. This is somebody's far point that they've done and posted on our website. Yay. I think I've showed this before. I think this is Nicole.
I'm almost Nicole. That's Nicole's. I'm almost to that point. where all the star field starts.
Yes. So we, just a fun way for you to share with the community without overloading the make-along threads, just to keep it a little bit easier on us.
So are we going to keep it on just the website? You can do all this from the website too, right?
Yes, it can all be done on the
These
website.
forums are on the website.
And it's
you don't
exactly
have
the
to
same.
do this. You don't have to do this Spaces app in
no.
order to do this. For those of you who are my age,
Well, and I was sitting here thinking,
and my level of technological
Yes.
capability.
I was thinking about what would be the
whatnot.
easiest way for most people to do this. If you're taking a picture of something, it would just be easy if you could do it straight from your phone. And I thought, let me see what it takes to get us an app as well. And again, I wish we could pay to have the full app, like the one I designed before I realized I had to pay so much money for it. It looks beautiful. And then I got to the part where it was like, publish your app for, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have that kind of money right now. Nope, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
So it worked out really well. Thank you, Wix, kind of. We have 27 members right now.
Yay.
So everything is going through the app.
Through our website.
Through the website,
Right.
And then you can use
You can use the app too.
ish.
I just want to make sure that everybody knows they can just do
Just
the
the
old-fashioned
website,
way and just go straight to the
Go straight
website
to
and
the website,
everything's
which
there.
is linked below. And that's where we'll pull 2 prize winners at the end, one for the whips and one for the FOs. So if you get a whip and an FO, you can put them in both places, and you can do as many whips and FOs as you want. But just post each project one time as a whip and one time as an FO. But if you make 10 pairs of socks, you get to post 10 times in both places.
Oh, and if you post anything about it or pictures, and feel free to post as much as you want on Instagram, Facebook, wherever.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just tag us. But you sure to use the @
Yes, because we don't see hashtags
We don't
anymore.
see hashtags. So use the @ so we'll know that you tagged us directly.
Yes.
And whether you do it on the photo or in the words at the bottom.
Yeah,
either way, it'll tag us and we'll know.
The reason we're not using Instagram and Ravelry, Instagram is mostly, it's just been a pain to try to access
People's posts. Yeah, and I don't see things. I mean, I just don't see the things that the people I follow the most closely, I'm not seeing regular posts from, and I know they're posting. I have to go and look for it.
For that stuff, yeah. It's the algorithms kind of gotten off, and I know
That's the word, algorithm. I can't think of the word.
and we would love to be able to use those resources as a platform to do this kind of thing, but it became so frustrating with the last thing that we did that we were like, we're not doing this again.
And so many people don't use Ravelry or the forums on Ravelry.
right.
So,
And I think this is just an
thought
easy
this would be
way,
better.
one place. Again, we would love for you to post your stuff on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, tag us in it. We love that. But for the official posts, you'll put those on the website in our Knit Lab Network.
Knit Lab Network.
I was trying.
NPA forums.
The forums. I don't know.
I do it every time I hear the word forum. I picture it Rome.
Well, yeah, I see
I just picture Rome.
almost like
senators.
a circle conversation of like people asking questions and answering. That's what I think of. I don't think of a place to go.
Well, I mean, that's why they call it the
I know,
forum, because
I
it's technically a virtual forum.
Yeah. By the way, you can add your own topics to the forum if you would like.
There you
That is a
go.
possibility as well. It is open.
Ask questions, and I'm sure Katie will see it.
Oh yeah. I think you have to be a member, which is we don't ask for anything except an email and your name so that we know, because it'll send you updates and things like that you can opt out of.
Yeah. So you'll know when we finally do post a new blog post.
Some of you probably got the email that I posted our 2 threads on there. I know some of you did. People gone in and liked it. So.
Oh, good. There we go.
All right. I thought this was the best way, I think. Just an easier.
I like it.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It might change when we do the whip down later, but we'll see.
We'll try it out.
We can archive them later if.
And who
we
knows,
get too much.
Ravelry might make some more. I'm not Ravelry, but Instagram might change some things. You never know.
It's a pain to when you go through those changes trying to figure out something else.
Yeah.
So if we have a place to do it already,
That works.
let's just do that.
Yeah. We'll just stick with this
So
and make it work.
please reach out if you are having any issues with the website or with the fake app to me. You can use the website or you can use the fake app or you can message us, email us, whatever you would like to do.
Because I can.
And we will fix it. I did some test runs. I have there's a link I should be able to send out to people so it automatically like gives them the Wix Spaces thing that I just showed you on my phone. And I sent it to Rachel, and she's like, it doesn't work. I can't get the link to open. I was like, fine then. I just won't do it that way. I'll just
Thanks for trying,
linked
Rachel.
below. I think I can do that, right?
Yeah.
I can link apps.
Should be able to.
Okay, I'll try to link the Wix Spaces apps
Should
below.
be able to.
And again, if you have an account, as soon as you sign in, you will see it on the Spaces, and then you can add it to your home screen. All right, I think that's it. That's all we really just want to talk about.
Yeah, we want to talk about. We'll be back next week with a full-on blatherfest of whatever pops out of our heads.
Yeah. I'm not going to have much progress on things that I can show fully because my test knit is a little.
I have a few things that have arrived.
Yeah.
I have some acquisitions.
I have not bought anything. Oh my gosh. I really have stopped buying things.
I have stitch markers.
Oh yeah, from Adorn It.
And Charmed and Dangerous.
Charmed and Dangerous. Oh,
and Tudor.
Ooh.
Glass ones.
Ooh, fancy.
And I got a new bag.
Because she was.
I haven't shown you yet.
She hadn't shown me most of the stuff. I haven't
I
seen
shown any of it.
She talked about a few of them, but she hasn't shown me.
Oh, and I got Petite Knitter's new book.
Did you?
I did. I was one of the first ones to order it back in December. I mean, I was like, bam, as soon as her email came through. And it came. It has the cutest little goodies and stuff with it. Wait till y'all see it.
Ooh. So
they're doing the second printing right now, so there'll be more books available soon.
So if you're interested in any of that.
Well, and my yarn from Knit Picks will be here by then too.
Oh yeah. What'd you get it for?
For that dappled pullover from Pearl Soho.
Yes.
Because I just can't quit thinking about it. And something I hadn't told you about.
Are you going to test knit?
Surprise. No, it's on test knit. It's not a test knit. It's a pattern that came out and it intrigued me.
You have to watch next week
Yeah,
on our wanna-dos.
I may have gotten it started if the yarn shows up. It's a shawl. I can't remember whose pattern it is, but you pick your color and your stitch pattern based on your astrological signs.
Oh, I've seen things
Where
like that.
Where your sun is, where your moon is, and then the rising
Interesting.
aspect. Okay, which is what's really funny, and I'll probably talk about it again next week. But lately, I have been so drawn to pink and reddish orange.
That's so weird for you.
I know, it just not me, but those colors, especially together, are just tripping on me. So when I did my color, I went and looked at what the colors were for my sun, moon, and rising. It's a blushy white, creamy white, bright pink. I mean a pink.
Pink.
Like flower pink, and orange. And I'm like, it's a sign. I need to do this.
Tell me that's the name of the shawl.
No, I think it's sun, moon, something. I don't remember. But anyway, I'll show y'all next week.
Let's go check and see if mine's green and blue.
Probably.
It probably would be.
But anyway, so I'm going to make a shawl in those colors.
Cute.
Just because I can't get it out of my system. I mean, everything I do right now, those colors are what snag me. Yep. So I'm like, okay, fine. The yarn was on sale. I ordered the yarn. It's always good when it's on sale. What's their basic palette?
Oh, palette.
Palette. I ordered palette. It was on sale. I got my 3 colors. I'm ready to go.
I didn't like palette. Have you used it before?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It was itchy for me. I don't know why.
It is a little bit working with it, but it just softens right up
when you
wash it.
I just couldn't get through using it, to be honest. I didn't this much, and I was like, I can't do this.
Well, I'm not that sensitive
right
anymore. I used to be more sensitive, but these old gnarled up fingers are just not.
I'm just lucky that I don't have my mom's allergy to linen and wool and stuff.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, she's got it bad, so thankfully I don't have that issue. No. Here we are babbling again.
We are. We're bad. We're just sitting here and talk to you the whole time.
The announcements are going to come on in a little bit, so we need to
go before that loud thing goes off.
So we are going to post this tomorrow, which is Wednesday, March 13th, so that it is ready for your viewing, and you can get ready for the experimental make-along March 14th, Pi Day.
Pi Day.
And then we will be back in about a week with a full episode 39, going over all of our new stuff, how much of our progress we've made on our experimentals. Probably none for me, but
I'm going to try. We'll see what happens. Yeah. I got to skein all these puppies up first.
So, all right, everyone.
Knit periodically. Bye. See you next week.